goodness, it's an absolutely gloriously warm day. Dan's at home doing some gardening. The girls and I brought some supplies to my mum. So all we've done is come out of the house, get into my car, and now we're going to go into my mum's garden, drop the stuff on her back doorstep and stand in on the lawn, which is about 4 or 5 metres away from where she will be, while she empties the shopping, and we can say hello to her, and then we will gather ourselves up and go home.
And I have this chair that I hug, and then when I leave, she hugs the chair.
They hug a chair in place of being able to hug each other. So that's what we're going to do now. Now pop it on the doorstep and then stand back.
Hello. Come back. Are you enjoying your Easter holidays? Oh, you don't need to bring that, darling.
Huh?
I don't need.
Well, just in case you can
Okay,
you can
I can give you
stockpile
that.
it. I've got lots.
Ooh, thank you.
Welcome to Saturday, the 4th of April, when my
I
hair
think you should duck a bit.
is mad,
Let me see if you're in
like
it.
a cloud. Am I in?
You can go up a bit higher. Yeah, you're,
Okay.
there, you're in.
We are going to plant sunflowers and some carrots. What else, Phoebe?
He's called Cosmos.
Cosmos. Cosmos. But where are we going to plant these? What's special about where we're going to plant them?
Are we going to plant them in here?
No,
We're going to plant them in a tyre.
we're going to plant them in an old tyre.
And
We don't know what we're doing.
And
gonna make
we
it up.
have chamomile.
Chamomile. There we go. So what we're
just-
going to do is we've got some compost and we're going to cut up the compost bag that's left over to line the tyre.
Welcome back to the Watering Podcast.
You're Monty Don.
Yes, I
You
am.
say hello.
And welcome to Gardener's World.
That's it.
Make sure to use a rose watering can so the water comes out
That's
more
enough.
gently.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Further. That's it. Dip.
So now on the planting podcast, we are going to be doing some sunflowers in these itty bitty pots. So let's get started. Now it's time for the watering.
That's enough.
Stop.
That's enough.
And then I'm going to find a tray to bring them in.
So now it's time to put your sunflowers in a tray.
We're going to take them inside and grow them on the windowsill.
Space them equally apart.
Right, it is about 5 o'clock on Saturday. It has been a really warm and sunny day here. And I was a bit reluctant to get out in the garden because gardening's not my favourite thing to do, but we had a really good day. We just did a bit of tidying up. We got a brown bin from the local council, which you pay for yearly, and they take away garden waste, which we've never done before. But given that we can't go to the tip at the moment, and we knew we'd probably be doing quite a bit of gardening over the coming weeks, we thought it'd be a good thing to do just anyway. So we're really pleased that we've done that, because now we know the garden waste will be taken away in the week, rather than sitting in the garden festering. So we managed to do a lot of cutting back and a bit of weeding, and I'm just going to do little patch by little patch until I feel a bit more on top of it. But it's really nice. Dan got the patio table and chairs out, so we've got somewhere to sit, and I think tomorrow I might just tidy up the patio a bit and get it nice, so that we've got somewhere to go and sit in the coming weeks, because we just don't know if we're going to be able to get out anytime soon. Yeah, so that's been really good. Phoebe and I ended up planting some cosmos and the sunflowers, but we didn't plant the carrots or the chamomile. By the time we'd done all the rest of it, she was a bit done. So I thought, oh, we'll save that, because we've got the all of the Easter holiday to do some more planting. But it's like summer out there. It's absolutely amazing weather, and normally I wouldn't look forward to going into summer, but it just feels great to know that it's warming up, because the warming up seems to be something we need to try and get rid of this virus. It makes it harder for it to spread. There was a couple of things, a couple of points that I wanted to cover, and I've just realised the first thing I have left downstairs, so I'm going to have to go and get it. Got it. Right, I've straightened my hair, by the way, so it's not as poofy as it was earlier. I had a very luxurious bath this morning. I got up and I just really felt like I needed to wash the week away. And I thought, I'm going to have a bath. I'm going to have one now. So that's why I had fluffy hair, because I washed my hair. I wanted to tell you about this, which I spoke about very briefly at the end of yesterday's vlog. And I'm going to put a link underneath this vlog to a news story that made me think of this book. Now, my mum went with one of her sort of retirement groups on a trip to Maidstone Grammar School in Maidstone, here in Kent, in the UK. And this is a collection of stories and illustrations. The author is Mary Smith, and she was giving a talk. It's actually signed by the author for Lilia and Phoebe. And it's the story of school life in World War II. And I'm going to read you the blurb, because that'll be a better explanation than anything I can come up with. During the Second World War, school art teacher Miss Helen Keane set out to record the dramatic details of wartime school life in a vivid scrapbook of paintings and drawings. Her pictures are reproduced here, enhanced by the moving and often surprising reflections of past pupils who remember their wartime schooling. Together, these provide a unique and evocative account of the lives of schoolgirls during the war. The underground lessons, the gas masks, the bombs and the doodlebugs. It is a story of hardship and resilience, of disruption and fear, of friendship and survival. Now, I'm not comparing what the world is going through now to what the world went through during, or the world is going through in certain parts in respect to war. But there is a story that came up on the BBC News site that I'm going to put a link to underneath, about a woman somewhere in the UK who has been illustrating her days with her children in this lockdown pandemic situation. And the moment I saw the illustrations, it made me think of this book immediately, because what she's doing is so similar. And I'm going to show you one of the doodles from here. So here's one that Helen Keane, the art teacher, did, where they are running down to the bomb shelter. These are the girls running down to the bomb shelter. And then there was another particular one. So here she's done a pencil drawing of what are referred to in the book as trenches, but I'm assuming bomb shelters. And then there's another illustration there of a girl trying to read in the poor light. Then there's this one, Dinner in the Trenches 1940. So there's a meal being served to the schoolgirls in the bomb shelter. They are such amazing detailed drawings. It's so wonderful that these drawings survived and that this person, Mary Smith, chose to do a collection of them. I don't know if this is available anywhere else. Oh look, I've never spotted that before. The End of the Trenches 1948. The painting below shows the dismantling of some of the shelters in 1948. Fortunately, the shelter at the back of the school was not dismantled and was rediscovered and reopened in 2013. So she did it right up till the end. What an amazingly talented person. And I wanted to talk about it for a couple of reasons. One, a lot of you recommended the Katie Green Bean podcast to me, which I watched half an episode this morning and was immediately drawn in, and she's just so talented. And something that I really struggle with is the fact that I can't draw. I find a source of immense frustration all the time. I really want to be able to capture some of the things on paper that are in my head, and I find it so frustrating that I cannot do that. So anyone that can draw and illustrate, I'm just completely in awe of. So thank you to everyone that recommended Katie to me. I will definitely be enjoying catching up on those at some point in the future. I'm being really realistic about how much time I have, but I'm hoping that I will get time to catch up on a lot more of her podcasts and many others. But the link to the news story about the lady that has been doing illustrations of this time in lockdown is underneath this video in the description box. And yeah, I just wanted to share this with you because it was just such a lovely collection of something preserved from wartime, and it really is so evocative of what was happening at a very specific time in history. Right, moving on from all that rambling, I just wanted to cover another thing. I had a message from Dawn, who is Dawn's Days here on YouTube, saying that a friend of hers who is a midwife at the Leicester General Hospital here in the UK have put out a call for theatre caps, and they have to be 100% cotton and washable in the machine. I'm going to put a link to the recommended pattern underneath this video, and Dawn has asked if anyone is a sewer and could be willing to make theatre caps for NHS staff working at Leicester General Hospital. Please could you email her to get her address so that she can arrange to have those delivered to her friend in Leicester. And her email is going to be underneath this video. Underneath this video in the description box, there's always a bit where I put relevant links to things I talk about. So all the details will be there, including Dawn's email. So I won't be facilitating this in any way, so please do get in touch with Dawn about it. But if you are a sewer and would like to help donate some theatre caps to NHS staff, please do get in touch with her. There are lots of things like this going on at our local hospital as well, that they put out calls for things that they desperately need and the community responds. So it's really lovely, and it's just worth putting a call out, especially maybe you're even local to the Leicester General Hospital, I don't know. But if you can post them safely and in line with social distancing, please do get in touch with Dawn. Nothing else to say on that, I think. So that's it. So I think I'm going to call it a day on the vlog. I'm going to edit this now so that I won't be editing late into the evening, and I can go and enjoy our tacos. That's what we're having for dinner tonight, and a bit of downtime with the family. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, and thank you very much for all your comments, and thank you for watching. It means so much to me that you do. I enjoy making these videos. They are a hobby, and one that I enjoy very much, but the interaction is something I find very heartening, and I really do appreciate it. And I'm rubbish at saying these things, so I'm gonna go. Bye.